guys, I'm back. My roommate is on a camping trip, and it's right after Halloween. I had a really fun Halloween. And I decided I've gotten recently a bunch of new books, so I thought I would show you them. So the first one, this one's from a while ago. This was from fall break. I found this in my favorite bookstore in Memphis. It's Burke's Books. It's the oldest bookstore in Memphis. It's amazing. It's a used bookstore. I got this from there because it was for the banned book month. I think it's just a week. And it's a banned book, so I got Jurassic Park, and I've been looking for it. I started reading it in middle school and realized it was a lot scarier than the movie and stopped. But I really want to read it again, so I got this. I'm also on a book buying ban. It's horrible because I haven't been. And then recently I just went to Barnes & Noble because I watched a video from a guy on here on YouTube about Stephen King books. I was like, man, I really want to read a Stephen King book. I own a Stephen King book that I have not read yet. Where is it? The Shining. Up there. Oh, I just got a notification. I'm sorry. I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb so it doesn't disturb you guys. Okay. But anyway, I went and I was just planning on getting one. I was going to get Salem's Lot, which is his second book. I've read Carrie, his first book, so I was like, I'll read his second book, Salem's Lot. And it's interesting. It's about vampires. Because when I realized that all of his books are connected through the Dark Tower series, like that connects them all. So I was like, I want to read them all now. He's got like over 70 books. But anyway, they didn't have Salem's Lot, but they did have Misery, which is the one about the author, which is supposedly one of his scariest books ever. So I was like, I'll get that. And then since I have The Shining and I plan on reading The Shining, also they were having a buy one get one half off, I got Dr. Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining that was written like 20 years later. So I got that. And today I went with some of my friends to we went downtown Starkville, and we were looking, and I saw a little library. We opened it because we went to the library because I finally got my library card for here. Fun fact about me, I want to collect library cards. I only have 3, which is more than most people, but I want to start collecting them. I have one from Kansas City because they give free ones out, but it's only for digital library, which is perfect. I was like, that's what I want. I love Libby, but it's like the only thing you can get on there is like magazines from the like out of state free one. But anyway, so I got the Starkville one, but it was closed already. But then we saw this, and I found Son of Neptune. I really hate this cover, but it's the only one I don't have. So I really wanted it so I could read the whole. It's the only Heroes of Olympus I don't have. I have all of Percy Jackson. I have all of Heroes of Olympus. I have all the Kane Chronicles. I have the first 2, or maybe first 3, Trials of Apollo. I want to get the rest. I have the first Magnus Chase. I really want the rest of Magnus Chase. I'm trying to think. I have both the like Greek gods and Greek heroes. I don't have any of the short stories other than the ones that come in the back of some of mine. I'm trying to think. I do have, my brother has Son of Neptune in graphic novel. It's not the same. But anyway, those are the books that I got. And then I also got 2 CDs from this amazing used record shop. I got Adele 25, which when I lived in Africa, fun fact, I lived in Africa, we listened to this all the time. So I love so many of these, like all these songs I love. They're so nostalgic. And I found a Led Zeppelin one. I think this is like a compilation of some greatest hits, because it's not really got a name. It says Atlantic. Let me look, because these don't like go together. Like on the same album, I don't think, because it's Black Dog, Rock and Roll, Battle of Evermore, Stairway to Heaven, and Misty Mountain Hop, and 4 Sticks, Going to California, and When the Levee Breaks. This has no information on it. It has a poem, though. That's cool. Yeah, it doesn't really say. There's no information. So, that's great. But it's okay. I was really excited. I love Led Zeppelin. And I've been looking for a Led Zeppelin CD for so long. I like to buy them used because they're cheaper. And there's so many used CDs because most people don't use them anymore. So anyway, that's what I got. And then I figured I could also talk about, I decided to make a little plan on my phone for what I'm gonna read. I even did where is it? There it is. I don't know why I put it, it was like in a separate folder. I don't know. I was like, what am I gonna read from my TBR, like my to be read, because I have, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. Now I have 78 books that I own but have not read. I own over 500, almost 600 books, like Trump. But anyway, so I really want to get that down. A lot of them are like have been gifted to me, or I got and I just didn't have time, or I forgot about them. Some of them are from really long ago. I've tried to like tone it down, like by getting rid of some. So, and I read a bunch, honestly. But like, actually I need to add some of these to my Goodreads. My Goodreads is so detailed. I love it. I'll probably put my Goodreads in here so that the like 2 people that watch this can follow me on Goodreads if they don't already. Okay, so let's go to, 570. Now it's 572. Or 573. Yeah, because let me search. Yeah, so anyway, I made like a whole thing. And so I have all of my like things on my TBR on a wheel. But I don't really like doing that. I'm very much a mood reader, but it's also like I need to where's Son of Neptune? Gosh, it took so long to get there. But anyway, because I'm putting it on my shelf. That's how I know exactly how many books I own. But anyway, because I also like, I'm a mood reader, but I really want to get like done with all my, this summer I read a whole bunch for my TBR, like only did that. I would spin the wheel and then read a book. And another thing about it is there's some books that are like 1 or 2 from a series that I do want to finish, but then I feel like I have to read the entire series to get to that book. Like it's like, and some of them are like new books from series that I loved, but I just haven't found time to reread the whole series. Like I have the new Legend book from Marie Lu's series, and I haven't found time to read it. But anyway, okay. So I thought I could like show you. I like don't have any of these. So my goal for October was to finish People We Meet on Vacation, which I still have yet to. I've made it a good amount, but I got distracted because I finally got my Kindle connected to the dorm Wi-Fi. Just ignore. I have so much stuff on my shelves. So I finally got that, and so I was reading some of my PDFs on here that I have, or my books on here. I do try, if I can't find a book on like Libby, sometimes I will pirate it. I feel really bad about it. Sometimes it's like obscure books. Like I read these, and I did buy a book on Kindle and read it on here. One of the books I couldn't even find on Kindle because it was an old book. But anyway, I've read a good amount of books. And I also decided that since I underestimated like how busy I'd be in college, I would drop my reading goal, which I've never done before. I always try and go above it. But it was at 90, which was already dropped from what my past couple years have been. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make it because I spent like several months like not reading because I was busy or distracted or just at college, and I don't have all of my books. And since I'm such a mood reader, it's like, I don't know. So yeah, it was hard. But anyway, yeah, so my goal was to do that and then to finish Golden Sun. from. I don't know why I thought I was going to do this in 2 days. But to finish Golden Sun from this one. I actually have it in there because I started it. I got this far in. But then I moved to college and I got busy. But it's from the Red Rising series. I loved Red Rising. And I really want to. It smells really good. Sorry, it smells so good. I really wanted to finish it, but anyway, it didn't matter because I still read 2 more books. But anyway, for November, my goal, I put a whole bunch on here for like just that I could have options. So I was doing this so I found this like I saw someone who did like, they found like a TBR wheel of like different like concepts. Like you do the wheel and then you try and find a book from your TBR that like fits it. Like one of them was one that has nature on the cover. So I have this book that I got from my English teacher when she was giving away a bunch of her books because she was retiring. It's called Snow Falling on Cedars. So I did that. That's one for November. Another one for November is An Author You Love. So I chose 1984 because I haven't read 1984. I own it. I haven't read it. But Animal Farm is one of my favorite books. Then one was Disability Representation. Didn't really know, like, I didn't really find much in mine because it's hard to know. Like, I also don't like to know that much about a book before I go in. Like, sometimes. Some of these. So I decided to do My Sister's Keeper because I think that counts because her sister has a lot of medical problems. Then for banned book, I really felt like I have a bunch of banned books. I really like reading banned books. So I did Wouldn't Take Nothing for My Journey Now by Maya Angelou, which I think I'll be able to read pretty quickly because it's a book of poetry. And I really like reading books of poetry, and I don't do it that much. So anyway, for Animal Sidekick, it's also, again, hard to know. I might actually change this to another one that I have. That I looked at the cover and I was like, wait, that actually has, sorry, I was just looking at my thing. That has an animal sidekick. But anyway, I just chose one of my books that's like a dog training book. Or not a dog training, but like a book on like animal behaviors. So I did Inside of a Dog. I also think I'll read that pretty quick. And I find those so interesting. I love learning about that. But man, my bangs look so bad. I need to just get a brush and brush them, and they'll make it look better. And one that was published in 2020, I don't really know when I didn't really look for when these were published, I don't think. So I just did the one that I had the longest, which I think is one called To Trap a Tiger. They got in like middle school, and I haven't gotten around to reading. It's a short little middle grade novel. It's not really something that I think I'll read now, but I really want to at least read it before I give it away, because it's something that younger me would have really liked. And then Person of Color Rep. So I did this book that I got called Cinderella is Dead. So I panic bought that book at a bookstore because I was struggling to find something that I wanted to buy. But I was like, I can't, because we were at the bookstore. Mom was like, you can pick out a book. I'm like, I'm not going to give up the like opportunity to buy a book. And she was like, we need to leave like right now. We're going to be late. So I just grabbed a book, and it was that one. So we'll see if I like it. So yeah, that was it. So as you can see from that story, you can see how I got to have so many books. So I feel like this was just me rambling and showing stuff, but I don't really know I just felt like it. I might do another video later. I don't really know what I want these videos to be. I also have videos of me cleaning if you guys want to see that I like filmed. Those are the film videos that I had already filmed like before like I decided to do this. My bangs are really bothering me. I look so nasty. I hope nobody I know sees any of these videos. I don't know if you can like block people on YouTube. If you're one of the people who subscribe to me, because there's 2. I know one of them is me. I don't know who the other one is. Thank you so much though, if you subscribed. I'm so glad that you did. I really hope you're not someone that I know that's making fun of me. But if you are someone who genuinely just was like, wow, I want to watch your video, I like that video, yeah, just let me comment, please, so I know that you're not someone making fun of me. Yeah, that felt sad, to say that. Anyway, thanks so much. I'm gonna, guess that's it. It's not really much. I just sort of rambled, but I liked doing that. So it was fun. Well, bye.